Captain EO is a Michael Jackson project that remains universally loved. Released in 1986 as a short film tied to a Disney attraction, the project had two big names attached to it because, well, this is Michael Jackson we're talking about. Those two names, you ask? Why, none other than Francis Ford Coppola, who directed it, and George Lucas, who executive produced. Now let's take a minute to set the scene. Captain EO's release in 1986 puts it in between the Thriller era and the start of the Bad era. By the time 1986 rolled around, it had been 2 years since the Jacksons had concluded their victory tour, and Michael hadn't really been seen or heard from much within that 2-year period. So everybody was on the edge. He had the entire world anxiously awaiting his next project. Very little information about the then upcoming Bad album was being released to the general public at that point, but Michael gave the world something to bridge the gap a little bit with Captain EO. So today we are talking about all things Captain EO, and we're going to start with some behind the scenes footage. Take a look.
Trust me, I won't tell you how, but EO does get out of it. Michael's solo was shot a second time in front of a blue screen.
Though this film has its serious side, and filmmaking is a serious business, there are always moments when the only proper response is laughter.
Guys, we gotta find that Roman beacon.
Okay, good, very good, Michael. One last one, we got it. Mark that one as the first part of it good. Yeah. Now I want to.
The characters created for Captain EO are like a contemporary version of The Wizard of Oz.
Captain EO wasn't just a short film, and it wasn't just your standard amusement park attraction. It was in 3D, and according to those that got to experience the original in its real format, the seats would shake, certain things would look like they were coming in your direction. It was sort of like a pre or very early IMAX experience, like sort of in the way of how things feel when you go to see Mission Impossible or Fast and Furious in IMAX, which once again just shows how far ahead of the game Michael Jackson was. Let's now take a look at a few clips from the actual film.
To bring a gift, Your Highness, to someone as beautiful as you.
You think me beautiful?
Very beautiful within, Your Highness, but without a key to unlock it. And that is my gift to you.
So, let me see this gift.
Not only see, Your Highness, but hear.
Though I must admit, I am a bit surprised after the mess you made of your last mission. But now that you have found the beacon, take the map, find the Supreme Leader, and give her the gift. You do have the map, don't you?
No problem.
No problem, sir.
Right here.
Right here.
Let it go!
Michael, being the ultimate artist and the tease that he was sometimes, went on to give the world a preview of what was to come as he performed a very short version of Another Part of Me, which of course would go on to be included on the Bad album. Now, this is how the Captain EO version of Another Part of Me looked and sounded. The original Captain EO attraction ran from 1986 to sometime around 1997, and shortly after Michael passed away in June 2009, Disney paid tribute to him by reopening the Captain EO attraction, which ran from around 2010 to about 2013, 2014. Every time Captain EO is at Disney, it is always one of their most popular attractions, which once again shows you the power of Michael Jackson and just how popular and influential he was, is, and continues to be. We've got plenty more of these fun videos coming for you in the future. But in the meantime, thanks for tuning in. And remember, facts don't lie, but people do.